Hello, everybody. My name is Rob Huckins. I'm here today to talk to you about improving the BHSU course registration technology, more specifically, the decision support system that is used to register for classes. It is a knowledge-driven DDS, and it gives information to users to be able to sign up for college classes that require you to graduate for your major. The first issue I think that could improve the website would be the quality of the help that the system has. I could not find anywhere in the system listed anywhere where I could find the classes that I have taken or that I need to take to complete my major. I think that something like this needs to be incorporated into the system to help you better decide on what classes you want to take and when you want to take them and in what order you should be taking them in, and also what electives you would like to take that would help you decide what minor you would like to take. I could see all the classes that I searched for. I could see all the classes with a description of the class, although it wasn't that detailed. I just could not see anything anywhere of the classes that I have taken or that I need to take. As a transfer student, I would like to see something like that, and that would be very helpful for me, because then I would be able to know from classes I've taken maybe a few years ago, or if I started college and paused college, I could pick up where I left off, and I'd be able to see where I'm sitting as far as my courses go. The next part that I would fix would be the overall adaptability of the system. This also sort of coincides with quality as well, but focus more on the system's overall looking for the prerequisites for classes. I've added a class to the register system only for it to tell me at the very end of the whole process that I'm not eligible to take it. I think that the system needs to function with a screen that has a processing system to analyze what classes you have taken and haven't taken, to let you know if you're eligible for this class or you're not eligible for this class. It's a waste of time for someone to go through the whole process of trying to figure out their schedule from the beginning of the week to the end of the week, what classes fit where, which ones can take what professors they like, the whole kit and caboodle that goes with registering for classes. It would be a waste of time for somebody to go through the whole process and at the very end be told that they can't take a certain class because they haven't met the prerequisites for it. The DSS system needs to learn your information, and it needs to be added into the whole data set for it to make the best decision to support your decision on what you want to do. It needs to have an integrated warning system on the eligible classes that you can take, and it needs to warn you on classes that you have added to your schedule that you have not met the prereqs for. Efficiency of the overall system would help the learnability. It would help any kind of fatigue the system might have, any errors it might have, the ease of recall, the time it takes to learn it, things of that sort. And the third thing that I would recommend would be the overall learning of the system. I think that it would be it is a complex interface. Not only do we see, as you can see here, it has multiple places where you can figure out what classes you want to take and which ones you want to add to your schedule. It says to prepare for registration, and then it says to plan ahead as well. It's two separate sections. Preparing for registration and planning ahead, I believe, are almost the same things, because if you're planning ahead for your classes, you're also pre-registering for your classes as well. And in the view registration information section, all you can see are the classes that you are registered for. Nowhere in the system does it tell you what classes you need to register for, or what classes you have taken in the past you've already completed. There's no checklist of it. It takes a long time to really figure out what is exactly happening if you have never used the system before. When you go to register for classes, you have to specifically find what class, what location, what major, and you have to make sure it's the correct one, because sometimes there are similar classes but with different numbers. You want to make sure that those are correct, and the system should tell you if it is the correct class for that specific major that the system should know that you are taking. This is how BHSU makes students, that's why they make students meet with advisors to help them go through the system. And I believe that if they made this interface a lot more user-friendly and a lot more detailed and integrated student information a lot better, it would help students make decisions that they need to make, and it would serve its purpose of being a decision support system. And if the interface was better, it would also free up advisors to take questions from students who really need some advising on their classes, not just a simple question on how do I register for this class, when it's clearly a user error and it's something that is very easily fixed. This is a waste of the time for advisors when they could be doing a lot better things, helping other students that they need with their class. In summary, the three things I believe that could help the system more is improving the interface, learning the time that it takes to achieve the goal of registration. The second thing would be the adaptability, and the third issue would be improving the overall quality of the system that is already set in place.